Hello everyone watching this video because you clicked on my awesome thumbnail. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing What Strange Paradise by Omar El Akkad. This book was really fun to read. I enjoyed it a lot, but has some interesting things that I want to talk about in this video. First of all, it was a super fun book to read. The writing was awesome. The characters were very heartfelt. At least most of the characters. Some were very terrible, but the two main characters were very heartfelt. I liked it a lot. This book is about a boy who washes up on the shore of an island, and I specifically think it's a Turkish island, an island in Turkey. Um, he washes up on the shore, and his life ends up in the hands of a 15-year-old girl who's a resident of the island. And she has to help him get to a better place because on this island they're trying to capture him and put him in this pretty messed up uh, immigrant camp. Pretty messed up. They don't want him to be in there. The girl doesn't want to be in there. She's trying to help him not be in there. That's the premise of this book. Except, is it? I don't know. We'll talk about it. I really like the writing. It's beautifully, beautifully written. And definitely one of the better books that I've read in terms of the writing. The pacing is perfect. It's a short book, but the pacing's perfect. The flow is good. I really like all the descriptions, the detail. It's not overly wordy, but still makes you think while you're reading that, oh, that's nice. And you see a very vivid image in your head. At least I did. That's all good. The character's good. It seems to have a very concise story that has a starting point, middle, and good plot. But there's something strange happening here. Something strange. This book is a commentary about the immigrant crisis, specifically in the Middle East. I believe that this boy is from Syria. Him and his family are escaping Syria, the war in Syria. And they end up in Egypt. I'm not going to tell you how he gets to the island. That doesn't really matter. Well, it does matter. I'm not going to tell you that yet, just in case you don't want to hear spoilers. But this book is about that whole crisis of people in the Middle East coming from these countries filled with war and violence, and they're trying to flee to Western countries. I say Western because that's just what people call it. They say Western countries, so that's countries like the United States, Canada. I get Turkey technically, the UK, European countries for the most part, like Western Europe. I guess those are what they call Western countries in terms of you'd say Western civilization or Western media, I guess you could say. The free world sometimes they call it. But so it's about immigrants trying to come to those countries, and I believe for the most part it's criticizing the way that those countries, including my own country, deals with this crisis. And it's pretty, I think it's eye-opening if you don't already think that it's a problem, but the way the author does it is really interesting. I want to stop now and ask you to subscribe. I know that's really out of nowhere, but please subscribe. I work really hard on these videos, and I really enjoy making them. I love making these videos. It's really nice. I don't know. I just really like it. It's nice to get my thoughts out, talk about things, about stuff I love, books. I love them. Yeah, so please subscribe. I have a lot of great content coming this year. Be sure to leave a like. And if you're feeling, social, you're probably not because you like books. So if you feel like you want to discuss your book, your favorite books, all that, be sure to leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this book, if you've read it, if you're going to read it, maybe some criticisms for my channel. I totally am open to that. I'm new, trying to figure things out. Also, go check out my book, The Cards That Are Dealt. It's about a secret gambling club in a high school. I think it's pretty cool. I wrote it myself, obviously. It's on Amazon and as an ebook anywhere. So go check that out. I'd appreciate it a ton. Now let's get back to this review. What Strange Paradise? It's very interesting. And at this point in the video, I'm going to warn you, there are spoilers. I'm telling you, there is a spoiler warning. Okay? Spoilers coming. But I just want to talk about this because it's really interesting and mysterious. So this book is split into two parts. Not like two parts this way, but there's two sides of this story. There's a before and then after. Before the boy Amir is washed up on shore, and after he is washed on shore. So the before part shows mostly his voyage on a boat from what I believe is Egypt. I can't remember for sure, but I believe he's on a boat coming from Egypt to try to get to anywhere in Europe, essentially, I believe. And this boat is very terrible. It's awful. It's a cruel boat ride. The guy who's kind of owning the boat is pretty cruel, but he has some truths in what he speaks, I think, or truths behind what he speaks. And it's not like an adventure. It's pretty terrible. You wouldn't want to be in this position, in this like boat that could fall apart at any moment, filled with a bunch of random strangers that end up start stinking. There's no food, very limited water, all that. They don't aren't really that good at driving the boat. It's very terrible. And then the other half, the after part, is kind of this adventurous, kind of romantic, not romantic in like love, but like romanticized adventure with this boy Amir and this girl who's saving him. She is saving him. And I think that's kind of the point, is that I could be totally wrong about this. And I will also say that I read this on another blog, which I'll link below, and I agree with it. That's why I'm telling you. And I'm giving you my own opinion too. So he the girl and this boy on this romanticized adventure. It's really like cheery and heartwarming. It's nice. But the point is that that's what Westerners think is what's happening. That's what they think. They think they are really helping these people. When in reality, the before part is like reality. In reality, these people are just coming here to become workers. And, I'm not saying this is my opinion or not my opinion. I'm just saying what I feel the book expressed. I'm not enforcing my political opinion. I just think this is what this book is trying to express. I could be totally wrong. Feel free to tell me if I am. This is how I feel that this book is expressing, because it's kind of weird how it's done. So the thing is that these two stories, it's almost like the before part is real and the after part isn't real. This is just an imagination of what people think happens. And at the very end of the book, again, spoiler, at the very beginning of the book, or at the very end of the book, you find out Amir washes up on shore and he's dead. So it's like, wait, what? What is happening? Is this after he goes on another boat, or is this just rewriting everything that actually happened? And it's him because he has a heart-shaped locket. So I think that's what this book is it shows you it's like reality versus what Westerners think happens. So it's it's majorly criticizing, like I said, how Westerners deal with the immigrant crisis. I think that's what it's about. At least, I want to emphasize that I could totally be wrong. It's just the way that it was done is kind of weird, because you kind of think, oh, it's this beautiful story of how this girl helps this poor immigrant boy. But that's not really the reality. The reality is he dies because they didn't help him in the first place. They could have helped him come to shore alive. They could have helped everyone, but they don't. They die. I think that's what this book is about. And regardless if I'm getting all this wrong, I really enjoyed reading it. It was really interesting to think about these different ideas, the different characters. I really think it's interesting. And again, the writing's beautiful. I'm a sucker for beautiful writing. So I mean, I enjoyed this book a lot. I definitely recommend it. He's also the author of American War, which I didn't read. I don't know if I will read, but that's a really popular book. Apparently, it's really good. So if you enjoyed that one, I think it's very different from this one though. Kind of the same idea. I think it's critiquing Western society. So go check it out. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Again, be sure to buy my book. I worked really hard on it. I think you'll enjoy it, maybe. I don't know. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, be an awesome person, and thank you for watching. I hope you have an incredible day.